You're watching SKN Newsline TV live on sknnewsline.com. Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news, instant Kitchenevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch our news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today.
Why read the news when you can watch it? Introducing SKN Newsline, the Federation's only online TV news platform. SKN Newsline is an online TV news platform covering news in St. Kitts and Nevis. We provide a daily and accurate news on the big stories and stories of interest that other media outlets have ignored. You can watch SKN Newsline on our website, www.sknnewsline.com, or Facebook page at www.fb.com/SKN Newsline, and also subscribe to our SKN Newsline YouTube channel. SKN Newsline, your world, your news. Ladies, want the finest in hair care services? Then come to Diva Hair in Pond Extension, Basse-Terre. We do nails, relaxers, weaves, haircuts, customs wig, color, hair treatment, lashes, and so much more. Our salon is clean and comfortable even while you wait. We take appointments only. Opened on Mondays and Tuesdays at 10 a.m. with the last appointment at 5 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. To make appointments, visit our Facebook page, Diva Hair. Call us at 660-4884. Diva Hair in Pont Extension, for the beauty in you.
Jakima Fleming is the 2017-2018 Miss National Carnival Swimwear Queen, while Arundel Dorr is the Mr. GQ, after both triumphed in Wednesday night's contest at the Sugar Mill. Mr. Dorr, who competed under the sash Mr. Toucan Sounds, took the title with 1,176 points, followed by first runner-up Mr. Valley's Tent Rental, Denville Francis, with 1,142 points, and Mr. Solid Waste Management David Archibald with 1,131 points as second runner-up. Jakima Fleming, competing under the sash Miss St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, won with 875 points, followed by first runner-up Olivia Walters with 828.5 points, and second runner-up Miss Carrie Brewery Anita Sullivan with 735 points. At the end of the awards, the Carnival Swimwear Queen said she was tired but happy for the win.
Well, I'm really excited. I really did this show because after you win this show, you go on to another regional show, and if you win that show, you have an opportunity to get a scholarship, and I'm really thinking about taking my education a lot more seriously, and that's the reason behind it all, actually. So I really prepped hard for the segments that I know would be harder, such as the interview and the identical, and I think I did justice for those two segments to gain my victory.
How are you feeling now about this win?
I'm tired, if I have to be honest, but I'm super excited and I'm really happy for the support that I got from the crowd, my family, and from AH Consultancy, my chaperones. They were absolutely amazing. And my designer, Randy Madre, of course.
Meanwhile, Mr. GQ Arundel Dorr said he was not expecting to win.
I've been training since early this year, and to be very honest, the victory has been surprising. I felt that I did a good job, but I feel everyone did an exceptional job, so I was very unsure of the results. But as you can see, I was successful.
How did you see the competition tonight?
It was a very good, intense competition, you know. From seeing the participants, you just never knew who would have come up on top, because I feel that everyone did an exceptional job for each segment.
Winners of the individual segments in the Miss Swimwear competition see Miss Scasper Anita Walters winning the Creative National Pride and Glitz and Glam segments. Jakima won the Identical Swimwear and Best Interview segments.
Cancer is the second leading cause of death here in the Caribbean and the number one cause of death worldwide. Therefore, it is very important that we all understand and practice mitigating our risk of acquiring the disease. To do this, we must first understand the risk factors associated with acquiring cancer. Some examples of these include living unhealthy lifestyles, choosing poor unhealthy diets, having unhealthy relationships with drugs and alcohol, and exposing yourself to harmful substances such as MSG and carcinogens.
The swimwear queen also won most popular swimwear, winning 790 votes on social media. For Mr. GQ, Mr. Toucan Sound's Arundel Door won the Best Beachwear and Best Costume Presentations. Best Interview went to Mr. Senkisinius Anguilla National Bank, Richley Gums. Best Performing Talent and Best Gentleman of Quality Wear went to Mr. Valley's Tent Rental, Denville Francis. Miss Photogenic went to Miss Scasper Olivia Walters. Miss Amity went to Miss Carib Brewery Anita Sullivan. Mr. Photogenic for Mr. GQ to Richley Gums was also voted most popular on social media. Mr. Cool went to Mr. Solid Waste Management David Archibald, and the Chairperson Award went to Miss Anita Sullivan, Miss Carib Brewery. The competition ended in the wee hours of Thursday morning. Andre Dewey, SKN Newsline.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're covered when your house gets flooded, getting your settlements quickly and fairly when a fire hits your home, and making sure your business can keep going even after an accident happens on site. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
There were no major incidents at Juve on Boxing Day. The police have reported good behavior from the revelers and good support from their law enforcement partners. The police high command noted that aside from the traditional skirmishes, there were no major incidents to report. Unlike previous years when Juve would end about 12 noon, the festivities ended 2 hours earlier at 10 a.m., possibly to facilitate the increased traffic expected in Bastille with the docking of 5 cruise ships in port. SKN Newsline's Chelsea Rogers and Crystal Richardson were out and about for the street jamming and captured these moments. Chantal Rochester for SKN Newsline.
Director and staff of Mackie Hazen Memorial Funeral Home offers quality service and satisfaction guaranteed. Serving our clients with respect, dignity, and sensitivity, Mackie Hazen Memorial Funeral Home makes planning look so easy. With over 20 years experience in the funeral business, Mackie Hazen Memorial Funeral Home provides top quality service which is sure to give you, our valued customers, that guaranteed satisfaction. Visit us today at Church Street or call us at...
The cabinet for the Nevis Island administration was sworn in on Christmas Eve. Premier Mark Bransley has the lion's share of the portfolios, but will be sharing the burden with 2 junior ministers. Premier Bransley will be responsible for the Ministries of Finance, Statistics, Economic Planning, Education, Library Services, Human Resources, Industry, Trade and Consumer Affairs, Health, Tourism and Information Technology, Public Utility and Energy, and Foreign Investments. Deputy Premier Alexis Jeffers will be hold on to the most of the ministries he had in the previous administration, except Public Works. He will be in charge of agriculture, lands, housing, cooperatives and fisheries, natural resources and disaster management. Newcomer Eric Evelyn, who served as permanent secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, will serve as Minister of Culture, Youth and Sports, Community Development, Telecommunication and Information. Another newcomer, Spencer Brands, will be Minister of Labour, Public Works, Physical Planning, Coast and the Environment. Troy Liebert, who was a junior minister in the previous administration, will be junior minister in Premier's ministry, responsible for education, library services and information technology. Another junior minister from the Van Samri-led NIA, Hazel Brandy Williams, will also be junior minister in the Premier's ministry responsible for health and gender affairs. Premier Bransley, in his inauguration address, called for the continued close relationship between St. Kitts and Nevis and to work closely with Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris.
We must continue on our path of unity with St. Kitts. Our country, for the first time in its history, has a real chance to function as a true nation, where the talents of all are recognized and pressed into service to build a better St. Kitts and Nevis. The little boy from Cox must be treated no differently than the little boy from Keon. The little girl from Molyneux and the little girl from Matchman's Road must not have their ambitions and aspirations stifled by virtue of the accidental place of their birth. We must continue to see this as our country, comprised of two islands, but nevertheless belonging to all of us. None of our citizenry must be denied the full fruits of their citizenship.
The Premier also promised to see to the passage of freedom of information legislation, a closer relationship with the Church, and the regular meetings in the Nevis Island Assembly.
That our government functions in a more transparent manner, and that the necessary checks and balances are in place to ensure that this government works for you and not for its members. To this end, we shall in short order operationalize integrity in public life legislation and pass freedom of information legislation to ensure that those whom we have elected to serve remember and remain true to their purpose and their oaths. We must listen and provide the necessary fora where our people can speak to us often. I know there's great wisdom in the hearts and minds of the Nevisian people, and I intend to take guidance from you at every turn. The Nevis Island Assembly must function as it is intended to, and we shall have meetings there at least once every 2 months as we roll out our legislative agenda. We look forward, ladies and gentlemen, to a lasting and close relationship with the Church. There is no lasting development without Christ, and our churches must be asked to keep us in constant prayer and to place our island and her leadership before God without ceasing. We promise a new Nevis, where our families, communities, our churches, and our government can all sing the same hymn from the same pew and work collectively to build a better Nevis for all.
Premier Brantley extended an olive branch to the lone NRP-elected representative in the Nevis Island Assembly, Joseph Parry, and supporters of the opposition in the governance of Nevis. I am Chantel Rochester for SKN Newsline.
Limeweger Funeral Home is the most affordable and only all-inclusive funeral home in St. Kitts and Nevis. Their modern facility houses a chapel, a viewing parlor, a repast room, a casket selection room, a print shop, a flower shop, and they offer cremation services. Their very affordable all-inclusive package includes embalming, overnight viewing, chapel services, and recovery after autopsy. For more information, call 466-1225, 662-3118, or visit Limeweger Funeral Home at Limekeel, Bastair, where they offer service with compassion.
Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris is alluding to the huge victory for the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, in Nevis as a vote for the Team Unity administration on a federal level. Prime Minister Harris was addressing the gathering at the inauguration of the cabinet of the Nevis Island administration on Christmas Eve at the El Camino Willett Park in Charlestown, Nevis.
What is the real truth out there? And the people of Nevis sent a clear message where the country stands at this time of the year. And it was a beautiful message that ricochets in St. Kitts and ricochets all over the world, that the unity, call it what you will, the unity creation of the people is stronger than ever going forward.
Prior to the Nevis Island elections, Barbados-based political analyst Peter Wickham had reasoned that the election would have been a litmus test for the performance of Team Unity.
I believe that Timothy Harris and the Team Unity has an investment in this election in Nevis. And certainly if it goes anywhere other than toward the CCM, I believe it will be a slap in the face to the entire project that they're pursuing. Yeah.
The Prime Minister lauded the role of the CCM and the Team Unity administration and thanked its supporters for re-electing the party.
You have shown the world that the people well informed can distinguish between noise and substance. And just as you have done, we will do in 2020, distinguish again noise from substance. Congratulations for choosing substance. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart for creating stability, because stability is critical for the ongoing trust and development, not just of Nevis, but of St. Christopher and Nevis. Thank you. You had a choice, and you chose wisely.
Interestingly, the Prime Minister, in reference to term limits for Prime Ministers, suggested that he will step aside as leader of Team Unity in 2025.
Easy for me to buy in to the notion 2 terms and go. 2 terms and other opportunities for service. So I am looking forward for 2025 or somewhere there when I shall withdraw so that others may move forward.
Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Why read the news when you can watch it? Introducing SKN Newsline, the Federation's only online TV news platform. SKN Newsline is an online TV news platform covering news in St. Kitts and Nevis. We provide a daily and accurate news on the big stories and stories of interest that other media outlets have ignored. You can watch SKN Newsline on our website, www.sknnewsline.com, or Facebook page at www.fb.com/SKN Newsline, and also subscribe to our SKN Newsline YouTube channel. SKN Newsline, your world, your news.
You're watching SKN Newsline TV live on sknnewsline.com. Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today. Come to Caribbean Flavors Restaurant and Bar in Charlestown for the best in local cuisine. Have your food prepared on the spot or served in a buffet-style setting with quality customer service. Get your day started right with our variety of homemade breakfasts. Try our sumptuous lunches, wraps, sandwiches, and so much more. Located at the Cotton Ginnery Mall, Charlestown, Nevis, overlooking the Charlestown Bay. Open Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 469-9009 or 763-5452. Jamaican dancehall artist Spice, American music legend Patti LaBelle, and Grammy Award-winning Lauryn Hill have been announced as the first slew of artists for the 2018 St. Kitts Music Festival. Chairman of the Artist Selection Committee, John L. Powell, announced the first wave of artists at a media event this past week. Spice is considered one of the hottest Caribbean dancehall performers gracing the stage in this era. but she might not be for everyone, although the young festival fans will love her. Her eye-popping lyrics and head-turning dance move, she's definitely on the edge. Then there's Lauryn Hill, an American singer, songwriter, rapper, record producer, and actress. Perhaps she's best noted for the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And as classic as performers might get, the name of Patti LaBelle was also announced. She's noted for her sweet soul melodies, expressive tones, and mind-capturing emotions in her songs like On My Own. She's a versatile artist with hits in gospel, R&B, jazz, funk, and soul. Chairman of the Artist Selection Committee, John L. Powell, is inviting the public to participate in the artist selection process by using social media to say who should perform at the 2018 Music Festival. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Ladies, want the finest in hair care services? Then come to Diva Hair in Pond Extension, Basse-Terre. We do nails, relaxers, weaves, haircuts, customs wig, color, hair treatment, lashes, and so much more. Our salon is clean and comfortable even while you wait. We take appointments only. Opened on Mondays and Tuesdays at 10 a.m. with the last appointment at 5 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. To make appointments, visit our Facebook page, Diva Hair. Call us at 660-4884. Diva Hair in Pond Extension, for the beauty in you.
Only 10 of the scheduled 12 cruise ships called on St. Kitts on Monday, December 25th, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, the 26th. Information from the St. Kitts Tourism Authority said 2 ships on each day had cancelled, but gave no reasons why. The total ship capacity expected on both days would have been about 15,000, according to the Tourism Authority. Nevertheless, Tourism Minister Lindsey Grant was still upbeat about the cruise proceedings on Christmas Day, as seen by this promotional video sent out by the St. Kitts Tourism Authority.
This is indeed a perfect way to end an unparalleled year of new heights in our tourism industry. This trend of remarkable growth will only continue if we all do everything in our power to ensure a welcoming, memorable, and enjoyable experience to each cruise passenger.
Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Limeweger Funeral Home is the most affordable and only all-inclusive funeral home in St. Kitts and Nevis. Their modern facility houses a chapel, a viewing parlor, a repast room, a casket selection room, a print shop, a flower shop, and they offer cremation services. Their very affordable all-inclusive package includes embalming, overnight viewing, chapel services, and recovery after autopsy. For more information, call 466-1225, 662-3118, or visit Limeweger Funeral Home at Limekeel, Basse-Terre, where they offer service with compassion.
Newly elected Premier Mark Brantley has assured that he is a premier for all Nevisians and said he welcomes the ideas of all regardless of their political persuasion. Premier Brantley made his inaugural speech at his official swearing-in ceremony at the Nevis High Court after last week Monday's Nevis Island Assembly election.
The ordinary division should feel comfortable coming to this government, bringing your concerns, your ideas, because certainly it is you who have decided that we are the ones that you would wish to make your servants in chief. We are the ones who you have given this tremendous opportunity to serve you. And so we would wish to have an open door where you can come and you can share your views, your concerns, your opinions, and help us to govern in a manner that is most beneficial to all.
Premier Brantley called for all Nevisians to work together for the benefit of the island.
I propose an administration that will be inclusive. And whilst it is the nature of our politics that it is divisive and partisan, I believe the campaign is now over. And so it is important that with the campaign being behind us, that all Nevisians now hold hands and come together and try to do our very best to develop our island. The CCM is a great party, but the CCM does not have a monopoly on ideas. The NRP is also a great party. On this occasion, they did not find favor with the electorate. We are not enemies. We are all Nivisions. Perhaps different personalities and perhaps different ideas as to how we take our island forward, but nevertheless, we are all Nivisions, equally committed to the best Nevis that we can have. I cannot do it alone. The people that you've elected to government will not be able to do it alone. Those who are supporters will not be able to do it alone. And so we feel that it is important to set the right tone, to say to the NRP, to their supporters, recalling that thousands of people would have also gone out and voted for them, that they have a place in Nevis and a contribution to make, and that as a government we have to govern for all.
The Concerned Citizens Movement CCM was re-elected for another term in last Monday's Nevis Island Assembly election by a landslide, winning 4 of the 5 seats available. Brantley became leader of the Concerned Citizens Movement late October after leadership was officially transferred to him by then Premier Vance Amory, who has been leading the CCM for over 30 years. Mr. Brantley said he hopes Mr. Amory will be available to offer him advice in his new role. Mr. Brantley is the 4th person to be appointed Premier of Nevis. The other 3 being the Right Excellent Sir Simeon Daniel, the first Premier of Nevis, and First Division to be appointed National Hero. Mr. Amory served from 1992 to 2006 and again from 2013 to 2017. And Premier Joseph Parry of the Nevis Reformation Party served as Premier from 2006 to 2011 and 2011 to 2013. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Limewega Funeral Home is the most affordable and only all-inclusive funeral home in St. Kitts and Nevis. Their modern facility houses a chapel, a viewing parlor, a repast room, a casket selection room, a print shop, a flower shop, and they offer cremation services. Their very affordable all-inclusive package includes embalming, overnight viewing, chapel services, and recovery after autopsy. For more information, call 466-1225, 662-3118, or visit Limewega Funeral Home at Limekeel, Bastair, where they offer service with compassion.
Police responded to reports of a shooting sometime after 9 p.m. at Shaw Avenue Wednesday night, December 20th, and upon arrival found 25-year-old Vaughn Paris of Brickley Peterlee with a gunshot wound to his leg. Preliminary investigations revealed that Paris was in the area when unknown assailants began shooting at him from a vehicle. He is currently listed as being in stable condition. The scene was possessed and a number of items were recovered and taken into police custody. I'm Chantel Rochester for SKN Newsline.